seahorse head. Giant manatees snack on these things like crackers. Man, if somebody made little fish-shaped snack crackers for people, they'd be sitting on a gold mine. An ancient torture manual with the cover of the Democratically United Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior's new members manual. It should not be considered a veiled criticism of democracy. The Democratically United Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior's new members manual with the cover of a torture handbook. Hey Mo.
What is it?
Okay, I'll be back later.
Take your time.
Hey there, Santino.
Aloha.
Talk to you later, Murray.
Take care, Windbag.
Hi.
Sup?
Tell me about Icor. What sort of varietals does it come in? Any favorite vintages?
3 years ago was a solid year. Potent stuff. This here's the orange. I dig it. It's got a bubbly effervescence with a tangy palate. Watch out for the yellow stuff you see in the pools, though, man. The stuff will peel the shell off a Nautilus.
See ya.
Later on.
Hiya, Chief.
Yes, crewman?
What do you want me to do, Captain?
Gather grubs! Time waits for no man!
The tea. All right then.
Take care.
Morgan's sword, the Blade of Dragoda. It's killed more people than bad sushi. Minimalistic, airy, with a warm layer of mucus. I really love what Dakava's done with the place. Dakava's plans to rebuild the manatee's inner ear, or cochlea. They're remarkably comprehensive, considering they were drafted by a whack job. This is now the most useless torture manual ever. Nope. I don't want to cut that. The Narwhal's Cannon. While it lacks firepower, it does look scary. Everything okay in there?
Most certainly, sir. I'm just relaxing with a glass of warm milk.
Okay. No. I don't want to cut that. I'm gonna have to adjust to life with a hook hand. For starters, I shouldn't do that. Are those manatee flesh bongos?
Yeah, they produce a great sound. I think it's 'cause they're full of bile.
Maybe it doesn't work that way with people. Noogie, my man. Bye, Noogie.
Bye.
It's a ship named the Howler Monkey. can't reach it. Creepy, but kind of cute. Creepy, but kind of cute. I don't want to cut that. Can I interest you in this signed Guybrush Threepwood photo?
If I was chewing gum, that would be a fantastic place to dispose of it. But as I am not, no thank you.
This is now the most useless torture manual ever. I don't think so. You know anything about a seahorse head left in my bed?
Sounds like a fabricated allegation with no basis and zero fact.
I've got the evidence right here.
Don't know what you're talking about. You enjoy carrying around a smelly carcass?
What I put in my pockets is my business, Stink Eye. Ahoy there!
Now what?
All right, call a vote. I feel good about my chances.
Very well. Gentlemen, Goldilocks here would like to join the Brotherhood.
Sweet. Voting time. My favorite.
Brother Noogie, concerning the initiation of one Guybrush Threepwood, what say you?
Yes. I vote yes. I think he'll help raise morale.
Doubtful. Brother Moose, what say you?
I gotta go with my boy Santino on this one.
Yes! Roll out the red carpet and let it run with the blood of Threepwood's torment. Ready to rack. Oil up the thumb screws.
Man, you're something else, Santino. I say, yeah, my boy's got an eye for character.
Ah, fine. And of course, my vote, which is no.
Shocker.
Ah, I'm sorry. Initiation can only be confirmed by a unanimous vote.
What about a simple majority and a high five?
I don't think so.
I shouldn't defile this seahorse head any more than I have to. I don't want to cut that. A monkey face! I like it. Ahoy there!
Now what?
Let's go another round.
Haven't had enough yet, Dollface? Ready? I'll go first.
Here comes the hooded tweaking geezer.
Did you do a face yet? I just see general disfigurement. Now check this out.
It's the stinky, fish-eyed meanie. Gnarly. Cheap Whistle has made it through the first round.
Nice. But can you top this?
He's got the nasty, lazy-eyed Gomer.
I've seen a tougher face on a newborn. Check this one out.
He's got the bugged out, cross-eyed monkey.
Well, I'll be. I've given you all the faces that I know.
Unbelievable. Threepwood has beaten the High Prince of the Puss.
Bravo.
Now who's the ombudsman of unoriginality?
Unoriginal? Me? If you say so, Short Stack.
I beat you. Now I demand your vote.
Is that so? Oh, I almost forgot.
Forgot what?
I've had this old thing laying around.
Blowholes to Betsy. Could it be?
Holy buckets!
It's the Bug Eye! Rarely seen, bros and bras. If the challenger can't top that, this competition is over.
Are you suggesting that I pull out both of my eyes?
Whoa, extreme.
He clearly broke the rules.
Which rule is that?
Well, there ought to be a rule concerning the use of the freaky eye. I put up a fight. Can't you just give me your vote?
I stated my terms.
Oh. I had no chance the entire time, huh?
Took you long enough to figure out.
How about your vote for a fine leather jacket?
Oh, you know, I've been in the market, but no.
Your vote, or you're a dead man?
Resorting to petty threats? Good luck.
Oh, I don't have time for this. I'm sick of your runaround. I'm sick of your silly faces, and I'm sick of...
Whoa, maybe you're just sick, brah.
You yelly-bellied deserter! I've crushed the souls of men 10 times as tough as you, and forgotten them by lunch. You'll do as I say, or rue the name Threepwood for the rest of your very short life!
Whoa.
It's the ferocious, green demon face? Threepwood wins with the nastiest mug this side of the hypothalamus.
Huh?
Fine, he wins. My vote is yours, but I've got my eye on you.
Nice. Ahoy there.
Now what?
All right, call a vote. I feel good about my chances.
Very well. Gentlemen, Goldilocks here would like to join the Brotherhood.
Sweet. Voting time. My favorite.
Brother Noogie, your vote is still yes?
Uh-huh.
Brother Moose, Brother Santino, still yes?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I vote no.
Hey, you said if I beat you in a pirate face-off, I'd be in like Flynn.
Yeah, man. I think you gotta keep your end of the bargain on this one.
Oh, all right. But only to maintain the integrity of the Brotherhood.
Bureaucratic ethics win again.
You have a unanimous vote and a formal invitation to join the democratically united Brotherhood of the Manatee Interior.
I accept. Do I get a sash? Or a button?
No.
Welcome, brother.
Welcome.
Burn in flame.
You guys should really have buttons. I think they'd be a hit.
What you do receive is the honor of one of the Brotherhood's greatest responsibilities.
As the most junior member, you'll be the caretaker of the Cochlea. It's the key to our permanent vacay.
You're just giving it to me?
Guard it with your life, brother.
The biggest cochlea I've ever seen. The manatee needs this to regain its sense of direction. Morgan, I got the cochlea!
Then go replace it in the ear canal so we can get out of here. I'd like to get you back to Flotsam while I'm young enough to spend the bounty.
One cochlea procured.
Uh-huh.
We'll be out of here in 2 shakes of a pirate's booty. Hey, I've got the cochlea.
Ha! I'll believe it when I see it. Trying to get out of grub scrounging duty, no doubt.
Well, I'll just go put this back where it belongs, and then it's mating grounds or bust. While it may look like it's full of candy, I believe the cochlea is key to this manatee's sense of direction. Here you go, pal. Whoa! I think we're back on course. I think I fixed your manatee problem.
How about that? I felt the beast rumble and checked my compass. It says that we're right on course.
Ancient manatee mating grounds? Here we come!
How did you fix his sense of direction?
Funny you should ask. I ran into your old crew.
My crew?
Yeah, and they had the cochlea the entire time. I just pretended I wanted to join their stupid club and...
My crew?
Yeah, your crew. Alive this entire time. Who would have thunk?
You betrayed us!
I would never!
We trusted you!
Unbelievable, man.
Look, guys, I can explain.
There's no need.
Bug-Eye, the unlikely voice of reason.
Breaking the trust of the Brotherhood has only one consequence.
An embarrassing facial tattoo?
Death. Kill him.
Heyo! Morgan, Dahl, it's killing time!
Excuse me?
A trio of bloodthirsty mutineers are gonna pop out of that hole in 3, 2,
What did I say earlier about running to me for help?
1.
Make him suffer.
I could use a hand!
Ha! He wants help from a girl!
Are you still whining over that little scratch I gave you back on the narwhal?
It's go time, Morgan!
I can't just be told when to fight. I'm not some junkyard dog.
Yeah, man. Treat a woman with respect, would you?
I'm gonna watch Moose crush him! I was going to sew you a sash.
The mutineers were calling you a pansy earlier.
No, we weren't. He said you were a wilting flower.
That sounds like Guybrush Threepwood.
Smite him.
Look, I'm sorry about before.
Sorry about what?
About assuming you were incapable of handling the situation. You are capable. Now, please, show these mutineers your capabilities.
And?
And you're a mighty bounty hunter.
That's sweet. But aren't you forgetting something?
A snack. You should never enter a battle outnumbered on an empty stomach.
No.
Of course. You need my lucky ankle warmers. Can't run a man through with cold ankles. That's what my pa always said.
No, my ankles are fine. What I need is
turn and fight,
What?
coward.
Oh! Weapon privileges restored.
Thank you.
Mutineers of the crew of Coronado de Cava. I would like to establish, for the record, that the four of you were just manhandled by a woman. So in essence, you've been woman-handled, which I imagine was not near as pleasant as it sounds.
Go dangle your yardum, you traitor!
Nice work, Morgan.
Thanks, Captain. I mean, thanks, Honey Bunch.
Now, Coronado, how do we get out of here?
I'm 14 steps ahead of you, mijo. Here, this should do the trick. That's a unique formula of Panamanian prune juice, East Indian espresso beans, and booty breakfast bran flakes. A few drops administered to the creature's digestive system should be our one-way ticket topside.
Got it. A few drops in the biggest bile pool I can find. Done and done.
Quick, everyone on board! Hold on to your pantalones!
Yuck!
That could have been worse.
Really?
Just a quick trip up the blowhole.
Manatees don't have blowholes.
What? Then... Oh, yeah. Yuck.
Hey, about down there.
I was a bit of a monkey's ass.
No, well, yes, but I was going to say that your style's not so bad.
Nothing if not stylish.
Anyway, I work alone. You and I made a decent team.
Hey, lovebirds, quit flapping your gums and get up here! My treasure sits mere fathoms away! And my ship! The Howler Monkey! I thought I'd never see you again! I've dropped anchor down to the mating grounds, and the cavern lies Sponja Grande. Now, if only my lawyer crew was worth a piece of eight. Star crew member even had the temerity to expire.
What's the problem?
Santino was not only a world-class swordsman, bullfighter, and pastry chef. He was also, most importantly, an unrivaled skin diver. There is no other man who can survive the swim down to the mating grounds.
Guybrush can hold his breath for 10 minutes.
Is that so?
Convenient, huh?
Well then, what are you waiting for, bucko? A sponge, and make it a snappy!
Well, that stuff in my pockets really weighs me down. I better not go back up empty-handed. Decapa means business. Hey, I think this is the manatee we rode in on. He looks okay, considering. Hey there, manatee. All right, good talk. Whoa. Check out the ominous remains of dead giant sea creatures. Odd. Note to self. Never go fishing over the sacred manatee mating grounds. Leviathan country. All ocean life is dangerous. Do not approach or feed. The Ancient Voodoo Artifact Preservation Society welcomes you to La Esponja Grande. Please stay on the path. The remains of one of those legendary seahorse creatures. Giant manatees gobble them up like cheese squigglies. What's up with all the giant clamshells? What's up with all the giant clamshells? Finally, the home of La Esponja Grande. Uh-oh.
Horrible. Teeth. Gnashing. Ferocious. Leviathan.
I neglected to mention the Guardian of La Esponja.
What was it? A giant squid? They've been known to hunt and swallow entire corsairs.
No.
Megalodon? Devil whale?
Worse.
What then?
Female. Giant. Manatee.
The monster must be tamed, Cheap Whistle.
With what? A rolled up newspaper?
Taming the female is no easy task. Their fickle minds are the greatest of all riddles. Complex, confounding, beautiful.
Are we still talking about manatees?
I equipped my crew to be able to communicate with the creatures. Alas, Santino was the only one who had learned to understand their song.
Sort of put all your eggs in one basket, huh?
Oh, what an explorer he would have made.
You don't have some cockamamie plan for taking care of the Leviathan?
Nothing. I originally spent 3 months fabricating a giant manatee shooter to be piloted by a crew of 15 men, all well learned in the ways of bestial romance. But sadly, they were lost during a trial run, mashed like peas.
Yeesh. Santino wasn't raised by giant manatees, was he? How could he understand them?
Learned it on Flotsam Island, I believe, from a scientist.
The Marquis? Huh.
Even if we could get the winds to work in our favor, I'm not leaving this anchorage. I've come too far to risk losing the location of my super-absorbent pride.
Sure, Santino could understand manatee, but how did he make those strange noises to communicate with them?
With the tongue of the manatee, of course.
What's the deal with you and manatee parts?
It's a device that I plan to market to tourists such as yourself after this adventure was complete. It allows you to produce their sounds.
So I don't have to put my mouth on anything gross?
I asked one of my crewmen to watch after it long ago.
Let me guess. Santino.
Certainly not. His skills were not to be wasted on such a simple mission. It would have been one of the others, though I'll be slivered if I can remember which one.
So one of the mutineers should know where the tongue of the manatee is?
I imagine so.
Okay, got it.
Learn to communicate with the manatee, and La Esponja Grande will finally be within our grasp.
Oh, look at that fish flop. Come here, you. And Winslow, how you feeling?
On the mend, sir.
I just wanted to let you know that we're out of the manatees, so whenever you feel like joining us on deck.
Try to tell me what to do again, and you'll be clear hauled halfway to Sunday.
Sorry. Hey, Morgan, I know you're a cutthroat pirate hunter, but do you have any female insight into this manatee problem?
You mean the monster?
The same. This thing is colossal. Teeth the size of a ship's mast. Been killing any male manatee that gets within a flipper's length.
You know, she might seem cold and brutal, but she's probably just, I don't know, lonely. You know?
Shouldn't she just stop murdering anything that gets near her cave then?
What did you do when she showed her teeth?
No, I ran away.
Right. You know what I think?
What's that?
She needs another manatee to stand its ground and not be so afraid of her. She kills them because that's all she knows how to do. And if someone could overcome that fear of death and stand in front of her long enough to teach her something different, I think she might just let them.
And then we could get the sponge?
Yes, and then we could get the sponge.
And then we can cure Elaine. Perfect. Talk a male manatee into standing its ground. Thanks, Mo. You're the best.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
That's the mast of my ship, the Screaming Narwhal. That's the mast of my ship, the Screaming Narwhal. I need information.
I'll never break.
Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
Never find it, betrayer.
Comfy?
You're a betrayer. But do you think Morgan is still into me?
Oh, yeah, definitely. See how you still have all your limbs? That means she cares.
Good.
Thought you were the scaredy cat of the group.
I'm deceptively principled, unlike you, Benedict Arnold.
Arr!
You can't intimidate me.
All right, that's enough. You, Murray.
His name is Santino.
Santino. I know you know diddly.
That might be so, but I'll never talk, and the wills of these men will be stronger for it.
The skull is right. This information won't come easy.
You're useless. Tell Moose to get up his info.
Never! I revel in your frustration with my tight-lipped comrade.
I'm throwing you overboard.
Yeah? Try it, Bumblefingers.
Zoinks! Brotherhood's not so cool now, is it?
Wait until we chew through your ropes of oppression and topple your puppet regime.
Wow, Murray. You've gone political.
I just learned all those words.
Talk to you later.
Be gone, oppressor.
All right, you. Tongue of the manatee. Who had it?
Not telling you, man. I'll never talk. Santino's with me on this.
Yeah, we'll rot before you know anything.
Solidarity, brother!
Santino will snap like a twig.
Two are like 3 times stronger than one. You'll never break either of us.
You'll have to kill me, and I'm already dead.
You got nothing on us, bro.
Oh, tough guys, huh? Let's see what happens when I tighten the screws.
Hurt me all you want. I'll never sing for the man.
Yeah, hurt him all you want.
Yeah!
Yeah,
Yeah!
Sorry to have to go and pull you away from your Ichor.
Unbelievable, Bron. I thought you and I were gonna have buckets of good times. Just you, me, Santino, Jumbo Jimbo, partying at the cantina. Maybe hit the mucus flume for a change of pace.
Yeah. Can't believe I'm gonna miss out on the mucus flume. Arr!
Ha! You can't scare me with Santino by my side.
The fires of my rage will keep you warm, brother.
You can't stay tough forever.
Watch me.
Watch him.
All right, you. You can't stay tough forever.
Watch me.
Watch him.
I need information.
You'll never make me talk. I draw my strength from the Brotherhood.
Who had the tongue of the manatee, scumbag?
I didn't have it. I can't remember who had it, but it wasn't me.
He's telling the truth.
What? I didn't even have to do anything.
Sometimes they break easy, like delicate Fabergé eggs. Look at him. He's a wreck.
Just don't hurt me.
Fine. See what you get for being a stick in the mud?
We'll see.
What else do you know?
Nothing. Please let me go. I want to go home.
Talk to you later. Salmon sure does flop around a lot. Ooh. A seahorse head. Giant manatees snack on these things like crackers. Man, if somebody made little fish-shaped snack crackers for people, they'd be sitting on a gold mine. Dekaba's Manatee Exit Concoction, a proprietary blend of condensed foods to keep giant sea mammalia regular. I can pour this in the manatee's central biopool to be extracted. Kava's Locket, voodoo trinket, or foil-wrapped candy with a nougat center.
Look all you want, but don't take it.
I never noticed this before. Wonder what it does.
Guybrush, the voodoo power contained within that locket is not to be meddled with. The last time you fiddled with the powers of voodoo, you stupidly unleashed the powers of...
May I have a look at your files?
As a trusted member of my crew, there's nothing I wouldn't share with you.
Really?
Go right ahead.
Whoa, look at the mug on that nun. 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 It's like they tell you on the first day of pirate kindergarten. You can't stick a square peg leg into a round hole. Or a square picture, for that matter. It's me, Guybrush Threepwood. Mighty Pirate. Even I'm getting tired of hearing that. The Voodoo Lady. A little younger, a little thin. Well, a little younger.
What am I doing in this spindly husk? It can't be tree food. Perhaps I've leapt into the decrepit shell of a sailor suffering starvation, or the torpid corpse of a malnourished deckhand.
I need information.
I'll never break.
Arr!
You can't intimidate me.
All right, that's enough. I need information.
I'll never break.
Arr!
Stop! Ah! Please, no, Sister Agnes. Noogie's sorry.
Who had the tongue of the manatee, or you'd get the face again?
I don't know. It wasn't me. I can't remember, though. You've gotta believe me.
I do. But does Sister Agnes?
Please!
He doesn't know.
Oh, all right. My face cramps up when I do it anyway. I don't want anything bad to happen to this fish. This is a potent manatee digestive and should only be used as such. I shouldn't defile this seahorse head any more than I have to. Elaine was pretty adamant that I take care of this. I should just hold on to it. I'm gonna have to adjust to life with a hook hand. For starters, I shouldn't do that. I draw the line at actually giving her my wife's wedding ring. It reads, visit the sacred giant manatee mating grounds, home to La Esponja Grande, 200 fathoms. No littering. Takava's ship, the Howler Monkey. It might not be the fastest ship in the Caribbean, but it's certainly seen the most bile. let's see here. 6,000 doubloons, the jewel crown of Queen Archipelago. Oh, and a golden wrenchy thing. Score! The Mariana wrench. Turns a bolt at any fathom. It's empty! Excuse me, Manatee? What do you say to entering that cave? The one with all the carcasses of your brethren around it? Was that a yes? Alright, I'll learn to understand you and speak your language, and then we'll try this again. I think I should just talk to him. Hungry fellow? The crown of Queen Archipelago. Upon further examination, the jewels are plastic. That's a lot of coin. The Mariana wrench. Turns a bolt at any fathom. This is a potent manatee digestive and should only be used as such. I haven't played bongos since my stint as a beat poet. I'd never punch a manatee. Well, maybe it's self-defense. I think this part of the manatee has seen enough abuse. I think this part of the manatee has seen enough abuse. This is a lot of money. I should think that through. I don't think this knockoff crown will do anything. No bolts to turn here. A pool of acidic yellow bile. Just a dab will do ya. Whoops. That was, actually, I don't want to talk about it. Hey there, manatee? All right, good talk. There's nothing interesting up there now, just a whole lot of tongue. I've got Takava's exit concoction, which can be administered to the main bile pool whenever I need to get out of here. This is going to be one regular giant manatee. worse when you know what's coming next.
I wonder if those were appetizers or dessert. Ooh. The remains of one of those legendary seahorse creatures. Giant manatees gobble them up like cheese squigglies. It looks like the Leviathan is pretty picky about her company. Here, Miss Manatee. I've got a treat for you. I don't think gifts or even threats will work here.
We're right on top of La Esponja Grande. Decava would never let us set sail. Santino. I'm throwing you overboard.
Yeah? Try it, Bumblefingers.
Zoinks! Talk to you later.
Be gone, oppressor.
No bolts to turn here. Can you be bribed?
Only with your head on a pike. Yes, pike.
Can you be bribed?
Only with your head on a pike. Yes, pike.
I don't want anything bad to happen to this fish. I don't want anything bad to happen to this fish. Why don't you tell me where the tongue of the manatee is? I've got some treasure to loosen those lips.
Nah, I don't think so. Me and Santino are hanging tough.
No bolts to turn here. Why don't you tell me where the tongue of the manatee is? I've got some treasure to loosen those lips.
Nah, I don't think so, man. Me and Santino are hanging tough.
All right, you. Santino will snap like a twig.
Two are like 3 times stronger than one. You'll never break either of us.
You'll have to kill me. And I'm already dead.
You got nothing on us, bro.
And you can't stay tough forever.
Watch me.
Watch him.
See what you get for being a stick in the mud?
We'll see.
Talk to you later. This is a lot of money. I should think that through. I don't think this knockoff crown will do anything. No bolts to turn here. No bolts to turn here. This button is kind of loose. I can't turn it with my chubby fingers, though. Now the arrow points the opposite way. This should be interesting. Or fraught with peril. Whoa! This voodoo throne is plush, comfortable, ergonomic. No wonder she never stands up when I arrive. Ah, upsy daisy. She can't get up, but I need to talk to the Marquis de Singe. All the ingredients needed for a big, unhealthy voodoo salad. It's cool sitting behind the giant skull. Like I'm the man. I mean, the woman. I mean, the man trapped in the woman's body. You know what I mean. When you handle tarot cards all day, it's important to moisturize. A variety of voodoo-y volumes. Nothing about the language of manatees, though. It has the picture of a fractured scientist on it. It's a picture of an incredibly handsome adventurer on his way somewhere. It shows a woman conjuring a curse. Hex me now. I wonder what this does.
I like otters. They're so cute, but potentially ferocious. They are the wolves in ship's clothing of the sea. Perhaps I could develop genetically flambéed attack otters.
The legendary paperweight of Yamala. It can hold down paper like nobody's business.
What a terrible wedgie! I wonder what could have caused this.
That's where I first met my old pyrite pal. It's like sitting under the mistletoe, except for the occasional drips of shrunken head juice. It's a cocktail napkin with the words Juju Mama and Sesame. Oh, cryptic. It looks familiar, but I just can't put my finger on it. I hope this is what I think it is and not what I hope it isn't. Nah. Nope. No. I don't think so. Nah. Nope. No. I don't think so. Nah. Whoa. That was like massive, instantaneous liposuction. Not that I've ever done that sort of thing.